Hey, it's Chase Abner here. I'm the lead church planting catalyst for the Baptist Convention of Iowa, and I'm happy to bring an update to you about the exciting things that God's doing through our work together to reach Iowans for Christ through church planting. As I always say, church planting in Iowa is necessary, it's exciting, and it's possible. And I have some things to share with you today that I think will show you just how true that is. The first exciting development I want to share with you is that churches are targeting communities which are in expanding urban areas. Des Moines is our easiest example as it becomes the fastest growing city in the Midwest. Areas that were formerly rural are now getting swallowed up into the suburban circle that surrounds the capital of our state. First Family Church in Ankeny is sending a team to target Adel, which is on the western fringe of that metro area. Eric and Anna Trout are leading Restoration Church to launch next month to reach the city of Adel. The second exciting development in Iowa church planting is a slight uptick in the number of rural church plants that are happening this fall. Over the past few years, we've seen a lot of churches targeting the Des Moines metro, but this year we'll have 3 churches launching in rural areas across Iowa. I just want to highlight for you Sacred Mission Church. It's being sent by our sister church in Oklahoma City, but they'll be targeting in the Collins-Maxwell area. Sacred Mission Church is being led by Tim and Patty Kimberly, and they hope to impact not just Collins, but Maxwell, Baxter, and all of the Colonesco School District. And that leads me right into our third exciting development, rural churches planting rural churches. Cornerstone Community Church in Sheraton, Iowa has identified a need for a new work in nearby Corydon. They developed a team, identified leaders, came up with a plan, and launching this month is Livingstone Church to impact that region. Another exciting development is seeing BCI reestablish a local church presence in one of our rural communities. Unfortunately, First Baptist Church of Albia had to close its doors early last year, but they seized the opportunity to share their property with a new work that's launching next month there. First Family Church of Ankeny is sending Jason and Dava Laxton to establish First Family Church of Albia, and again, they're launching next month. So just to recap, that's 4 new churches starting in Iowa before October. It's an exciting time to be a part of what God's doing through our cooperative work together, but it also highlights that there's a need for equipping and training to make sure these leaders are hearing from God and following Him for their next step. That's why we're bringing a coach training to Iowa in October so that men and women can be trained to provide coaching support to both planters and their spouses as they focus on the difficult task of starting a new church and reaching Iowans for Christ. So we have a lot to be thankful for in Iowa church planting, and not the least of which is your partnership through the cooperative program to see healthy new churches started across Iowa. But as you've heard today, there's a part to play for any BCI church, whether you're rural, urban, no matter what. You can take another step in helping to establish a new work in a community nearby you. Would you pray and ask God what your next step might be in this great adventure we have in Iowa church planting?